All right. My name is Ken, and I'm a geologist and owner. I have my own private contract consulting prospect generation company called Tiny Miners Minerals and Exploration. So, what got me interested in working in mining? Well, that's a long story, but at least the geology side of things, I've always wanted to do this since I was a little kid. So picking up rocks since I could walk, figuring out what they are. When I was a child, pretty much studied as much as I could about rocks and minerals and geology, while most people were playing ball and swinging on swings and stuff like that. So it's just always been what I do. Way a day in my life would look depends upon the day. So the thing about being a geologist is I get to wear a whole lot of different hats, and it really depends on what's happening uh, and what you're working on. So, for example, working on a drilling program, uh, an average day would be I would go out to wherever the project is and visit the drill and look at the core or the RC chips, whatever method I'm using at that time on that project, just to see where we're at, see what the alteration looks like, see what the stratigraphy is looking like, talk to the drillers and see if they've had problems over the previous shift and try to figure out what we can do if there are problems that need to be fixed. So I would take the core of the RC back to wherever I do the logging and complete that. So in a wintertime, I could be uh, working on geological models, developing new targets for the next round of drilling come the next drilling season. And any other day, I could be talking to investors. So it really depends upon what has to happen. But I would have to say that is actually what is my favorite thing about working in this industry is I do get to wear a lot of hats, and specifically when I work for junior mining companies, not so much for the majors. Uh, I do get to wear a lot of hats, and the responsibilities are higher, and I actually enjoy that. I have to be accountable for what I do, and it's a challenge. It's a puzzle to make everything work, and I think I've become fairly good at it. So, what's something I would change, and why? Well, I would say, at least from my standpoint, having worked in the junior companies for quite a while, uh, I think the big thing that needs to change is a lot. There's a lot of speculation going on, and as far as funding for them, so funding is key for finding more gold or deposits or whatever metal or even industrial mineral you're looking for. Is funding is key. Long-term funding, persistence of those people who are in charge, your executive teams. Um, I would say the industry needs more investors and fewer speculators to turn things around because there are not a lot of discovery, long term things going on. The majors are doing it, but it's not a sustainable rate. There needs to be more. So